Let's see what we got in the building today. Pina coladas. Ignacio. Serenios have white guilt. Nah, I don't know about all that, oh boy. Sounds to me like you don't know what you're talking about. Let's get you guys in here real quick. We'll do a recap of the last video I just put up there. A lot of people hit me up. Some people even called me up. Said, "What's up, Gil? You're gonna do a video?" And I said, yeah, why not? Let me see what we got. Get you boys in here real quick. Let's get in here. Let's get in here, and we'll chop it up about this. Get some more people in here. Meanwhile, we'll sing a good song. What's a good song, people? I feel like pina coladas. Like pina coladas. All right, let's get them in here. Let's get them in here. Give me some comments. Let me see what you guys are talking about, man. Wack. No 100 is a joke. I love my brown brothers. Real talk. Listen, man, I love my brown brothers. I got love for the black brothers. It's something it's a conversation needs to be had, especially after all the dumb shit that guy was talking, man. It is a sort of reverse racism. I know people don't want to hear that. Some people want to just sit there and say, "No, there's no way it could be that." And no, I'm not gonna go with the PK killer stuff. No, this ain't that conversation, homie. Let's put your timeout because I don't know how to block that. Wack was disrespectful. He absolutely was. There's no way anybody's gonna convince me that Wack was 100 was not being disrespectful towards the homies, towards the raza, towards all of us in general. Period. Right. The thing that we need to understand is we're a base, we're a community, and we continue to fucking support this shit, man. Before we even get all into this, Wack 100 does not represent the majority of the black community. Maybe the majority of the entertainment community? I don't know. This is where we ask that question because there's a lot of artists that work with Wack 100, and he pretty much let it be known he's not messing, he ain't fucking, as he's saying, with no Southern, he ain't fucking with no essays. Them guys he had on were even from the East Coast, and they were trying to make like every Mexican, every raza. And when they say Mexican, they mean raza across the board. They're trying to say every raza is pretty much a racist, homie. Well, he's coming off like we're just out there killing all kind of black people. Wack 100's neighborhood is in Pacoima. That's in the Valle. That's where I'm from. He's only maybe a 10-minute drive from me, if that. I can literally get on a bicycle and get to his hood. It's not too far. It's maybe like 5 miles, 8 miles away from me, right? And what I can tell you about Wack 100's neighborhood is I met a lot of Pyrus from there. Cool as fuck, homie. Cool as fuck. Did they beef with other essays? Yeah, because there's no Crip or Blood hoods out here in the Valle. Wack is out here trying to act like he lives in Compton and Watts, and he's out there killing with black people. And now his homies, homie, the reason your homies are banging with essays is because there's no other black gangs out here in the Valle. First of all, Wack. But you guys also have a great relationship with a lot of SA hoods. So don't sit there and try to make it like all of a sudden it's just this racial shit that's been going on for decades and you've been part of it. It's a damn shame and it's a fucking lie. It's a fucking lie that he perpetuates just to sit there and not want to sit here and sign homies. And that just shows how the system worked as far as the entertainment business because people will continue to fuck with him. He's talking all this street politics like he's this high and mighty on the moral, but he's over there fucking with 6ix9ine. Oh boy. He's over there doing interviews with 6ix9ine. Why? Because he knows that'll make his name go bigger and his career will go up. He can talk all this shit he wants, but he's doing interviews with 6ix9ine. So how are you going to be moral on the street and all of a sudden, oh, this and that? Nah, come on. And what people sit there and kind of feel that Tres Eres wasn't begging him. He hit him up. He was coming up to him with some grown man shit. And I'm actually proud of how Tres Eres held his composure. He didn't start telling Wack, "Oh, fuck yourselves." No, he told him, "Homie, I worked with Slim 400. Homie, I work with these guys." And Tres Eres comes from a neighborhood that's a lot of blacks and browns. Wack does not. Straight up, Wack does not. Wax comes from a neighborhood that's one black gang and the rest are all essays. And he gets along with some of them essays. But the way he's making it sound was like pretty much him, he be going out with every essay hood. Nah, come on, homie. Quit lying, quit exaggerating, man. It's showing how ignorant he is, Gil. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Corey. It's showing how ignorant. But this is the issue I have with it. The issue I had with it is that I had an issue with Blueface's song Carne Asada, right? And now this just kind of reiterates to me that I was right on that issue because I was saying these guys are disrespecting us. These guys are sitting here mocking us. So it's okay for your artist that's on your label, Wack, to sit here and have all kind of essays in the background, hire essays to be in your videos, which all of them do. Every single rapper, not every video, but every single rapper that's from Los Angeles at one point or another will refer to us, will have us on their video, will sit there make it up. Why? Because they want the brown vote. They want you guys to go out there and buy their music, listen to them, but you can hear their manager. All right. That's the manager of the game. That's the manager of Blueface. That is the manager of some of the top rappers in LA. And from here on out, like I said on my Instagram, any homie that goes and supports those guys, any homies that go to their video, and I don't want to hear that shit talking about, hey, Gil, it's a living. Now, fuck that, homie. It's not a living. It's you selling your soul and selling your people to people like Wack 100 who don't give two shits about you or your people. And he pretty much laid it out there. He pretty much said, fuck you if you're a Southsider. Fuck you if you're a brown man, that he don't give a fuck two shits. And he's acting like we're the ones killing them. Wack 100, Young Dolph, killed by a black man. Nipsey Hussle, killed by a black man. Tupac Shakur, killed by a black man. Biggie Smalls, killed by a black man. Do I keep going? This guy just got killed last night. Killed by a black man. Black men kill black men much higher rate than we ever kill you guys. But you're trying to sit here and make that an excuse? All of a sudden you're blood, but you work with Crips? Miss me with that bullshit, man. That is just bullshit for him to be racist against raza. Like I said, people will sit there and think, oh, there's no such thing as reverse racism. Well, you just saw it, brother. You just saw it. You just saw Wack 100, who has two big stars that raza support all the time, homie. All the time. But blacks kill blacks all day long. They're doing it all the time. But we're the racist one? That's a damn shame, man. I want to sit here, get some phone calls from you guys. Let's talk about it. Whether you're black, brown, as long as you're respectful and you're coming with some real conversation. Because this ain't about just sitting here and bullshitting and talking some dumb shit. But this just pisses me off because did I say this? Came at him direct, fool. Came at him straight. And then all of a sudden he wants to throw all these street politics. Nah, bullshit, man. Bullshit. If you a blood, you a Pyru, Wack, but you're messing with Crips. Crips have killed more Pyrus than any essays ever will, and vice versa. And black men have killed more black men than any will, just like brown men have killed any of the brown men. That's like somebody coming and telling me, oh, fuck them black guys. They be killing homies. Motherfucker, we've been killing ourselves much more than them all day long. Me as a Southsider, I can say we have killed ourselves much more. Anybody who's killed my homies, they all got my color, homie. They're all brown people. So miss me with that shit that all of a sudden you ain't fucking with us because of this or that. You ain't fucking because racist black man, Wack. You racist against homies. See what you got. Hold on, let me turn this thing on over there real quick. Hold on.
To send a voicemail, press 2.
I don't got my sound guy today. I wasn't gonna do a live, but now I am. So let's see what we got, man.
Call from.
All right, go ahead and call, guys. I was having issues because, like I said,
Art.
What's good, Art?
What's going on, Gil?
Talk to me, my man.
I saw what you posted up, man. You know, this with the Wack 100 and the homie right there. You know, that's homie kept his composure.
He did.
You know, that's legit shit, bro. And you know, it's just sad. You know, like the other vato, you know, shit, man. And we got the numbers, homie, straight up.
We do. But we don't use them because we're too used to being on people's jocks, homeboy. That's a damn shame.
Yeah, it is a fucking shame. So for all the raza, all the homies, hey, stop fucking with fucking Wack 100.
And any of his artists, straight up.
Exactly. Not Wack 100, Weak 100. Fuck that fool.
All right, player.
Straight up. That's it.
All right, homie. Thank you for the call.
Catch you later, homie.
You got it. And listen, It's not other brothers, but you need to call them out on shit that they're doing. Because this shit that he did was on some racist ass shit. In other words, don't call the homies to be in the back of your video. Don't call the homies to use your lowriders. Don't call the homies. Call the homegirls to be there, the Latina girls in the back of your video. It's okay to sit there and fuck a Mexican chick, right? That's what you're looking at. That's how they're looking at it, people. You guys need to wake the fuck up. That's how they're looking at it. I'll fuck your bitch, but fuck you. I ain't fucking with you because you an essay. That's exactly how he's coming. And I feel disrespected. I'm not going to sit there and be, let's run that fate. That's some kid shit, man. Kids are the ones sitting there still saying, let's run that fate. I'm 46 years old, and I can tell you out here, we ain't out here like, I want to kill these black people. No, and Wack, you from the Valle, homie. You ain't from South Central. You ain't from Watts. You from the Valle, homie. You fuck with essays. But after this bullshit you just did, I hope to God no essays fuck with you. And if essays do fuck with you, they ain't real essays, homie. Let's see what 310 got.
Call from
Muggsy.
What's up, brother? What you want to say?
Hey, what's up, Gil? I just want to say that this all this stuff, it goes back to way back when the blacks and the Mexicans were beefing back in the early '80s, bro. And it's carried on till now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's why that dude probably Wack, whatever his name is. It just goes back to all that stuff, bro. So it's never died down. None of that stuff has. You know what I'm saying?
No, but the racial thing has died down quite a bit, okay? And that's what Tres Ere was trying to say.
It's starting to pick up again.
No, but everything's picking up again. But if you look at all the rappers that have been killed in the last 5 months, it's all been black on black. It's all been black on black. Bro. So they can't make that excuse as far as the essays being racist. Okay, we racist against you, but you killing one another?
Okay.
Who's worse?
Well, what I'm trying to say is look, they're saying that a lot of Mexicans are racist. I'm saying that this beef goes back 40 years, bro. So, like, the reason why a lot of Mexicanos have animosity towards blacks, it goes way back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen.
On both sides.
How old are you, brother?
I'm 52.
Okay, so then you know what it is, what it was, and let me school. Yeah. And I'll keep you on the line for a minute, right? Let me school some of you young brothers or brothers Wack age that don't know the history. The reason we got so much beef, or we really don't have it that much with the brothers, was because the brothers would press up on us. Because the brothers are like Wack 100. It's just physically wise, they're bigger guys. Look at the football players. Look at these guys. So imagine those guys out on the streets running a fool, and they would press up on essays because why? They see us as small, they see us as weaker, but they didn't know the heart that we had and the fight that we had in us. And we brought the fight back to them in the 90s, and then all of a sudden we became racist because we're booking fools. We're doing shit, right? But that was something that was brought on by them being the aggressors and pushing up on us. Now we got a young Latino brother like Tres Ere is trying to sit there and make a little bit of peace and say, because he's from a younger generation than you and myself, he's 34 years old, and he works with black artists, and he deals with black artists, and he's saying it like, hey, dude, it ain't the same anymore. The county ain't the same, the system ain't the same, and Wack is still talking that 90s mentality, but he's talking that 90s mentality, but he's saying, but I fuck with Crips. Crips killed more bloods than anybody else, homie. So what the fuck is he talking about? Hey, brother, I don't know, brother. Thank you for the phone call, player.
Okay.
And that's what pisses me off. It's on that bullshit, but this exposes what this whole shit is, man. It exposes the game. That's why I've been trying to tell people. And I'm not on no racial shit. I'm on some don't support Wack. Don't support Blueface. Don't support Game. Don't support, like he said, stay the fuck off our platforms. Well, stay the fuck off their platform. If you've got an agency that works with them and you still work with them, I ain't fucking with you, man. And that may not mean nothing to you, and that's all right. But at least I can look myself in the mirror and say, I'm not working with people that work with that gentleman, dude. That's some bullshit. Hello, talk to me.
Call from
Adan.
Adan, what's going on?
Gil, what's cracking, my boy? Hey, gracias for having this one tonight, man. This is a good one.
Oh, well, I had to just after I posted, all kind of people are hitting me up on my DM, and I had people calling me and all that. Yeah. So, yeah, talk to me, man. What do you think?
I mean, this is when I watched the whole thing, to be honest with you, and my blood kind of started going, and I started getting really heated. And, it's real easy to overreact when you're in that moment, but then you take a step back, and you're like, okay, am I going to be ignorant
Am I going to listen to the whole thing? But one thing that really caught my attention is that I think a lot of people are upset right now, but we can't give this dude that much credit because Wack 100 that's what he calls himself. I'm not really sure what artist he has signed or whatever, but he tends to be all over the place because if he's a businessman and there's talent, then prison politics would be out of it. Because you think about your business, right?
Of course.
And so he wants to talk about politics. It's like, why are we talking about politics? We're supposed to be talking about art. And
Yes.
are you good enough to be able to, sell records at the end of the day, right? Look at what
Yeah,
a lot of other rap.
but he's lying because he's the same guy who went and interviewed 6ix9ine, and he got a lot of blowback from his community. So he's using that politics shit to pretty much say fuck the Mexican homies rapping. That's exactly what it. That's exactly what it is.
He said it himself. He said, "Are you a Serrano?" The way he said it, and the homie said, "Yeah," and he said, "You know what? I don't fuck with y'all." And so that's fine if they don't want to fuck with us. That's good. I don't have a problem with it because that's his right. But at the same time, I mean, you can't really say it like that in the temperature that we're in right now.
Exactly.
So he's being very ignorant, and the word nigga is something they made up. And
right.
So I really want our people to listen right now. The reason why they treat us like this is because there's a lot of homies that use that word in their music videos. Just because they're trying to get likes and this and that. We don't need to use that word because we have a proud culture ourselves.
Yeah, but that argument,
we don't even
Adam, that argument's gone, fool. That argument's gone. Where young guys are, what you're saying right now, unfortunately, is going in one ear out the other. Young guys don't hear that shit. But what hopefully young guys do hear is this black man who's a manager to the game and to Blueface, who a lot of raza go and sell out, is sitting here and pretty much saying fuck you. That's what you need to put out there, because to sit there and say, yeah, we have we do, brother. And I understand as an older homie, but the younger guys, they don't see that, brother. It's a damn shame. But hopefully this Wack 100 shit kind of opens their eyes to see how the industry really works.
I think you hit it right there. Right, you hit it right there, because a lot of people are going to be able to see this phone conversation or whatever it was. And now I don't know if the homie from the Tres from Compton, I don't know what conversation they had as far as if he was begging to get signed on or whatever. That's between them. But it just goes to show you right there that there's certain black individuals that they don't fuck with us like that. And then there's other fools that do it. I mean, look at Sad Boy Loco. YG signed him. I mean, supposedly that dude right there from Treetop. And then throughout history, there has been black artists that have other Chicano rappers. Not too many. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't want this cat right here to represent all black people.
Oh, no, they don't. I know. Listen, I agree with you 100%. They don't. But to sit here and not call this out and not put light to this bullshit is wrong. And we need to wake up and say, no, dude, we're not going to support people like that. And that's why, listen, that's why a lot of times in the industry, whether it's rap, whether it's movies, whatever it is, they treat us the way they do because we don't stand up for ourselves. If imagine a white man who has some power saying, "Oh, I would never sign a Crip or a Blood," they would fucking have all kind of shit. Like they would have all kind of shit. But you can have a black man out there say pretty much fuck all these Southerners and put us all into one category. These young guys are trying to get their hustle and come out the hood just like the black man that's out there rapping. So all of a sudden, go ahead.
No, go for it. Yo, my bad.
No. It just upsets me, Adam. It upsets me that we continue to fucking fall for the same game. And this guy, after this is all said and done, let's see what happens. This guy just pretty much said, fuck all Mexicans, fuck all Southerners, fuck all you guys that would never sign you pieces of shit. That's what I got out of it. After hearing all.
Oh, no. That's exactly what he said.
And there's no reading between the lines. That's pretty much what he said. But I will have you on my videos. I will have your girls on my videos. I'll have your lowriders on my videos. So you're good enough to clean my fucking toilet, you fucking wetback. But other than that, fuck you. That's pretty much what he's saying to us, dude.
That's what he said. And what was actually disappointing is that he backpedaled because of this fact. He'll let his people from like New York or Florida, DC, wherever they want to chime in from, and they want to talk about California politics and how it is out here. But he never once said, you know what, check it out. You come from New York, you don't know what's going on out here, right? He never said that. But if Bloods from let's say New York try to call in and say certain things, he right off the top he'll tell them, you know what, check that shit out the door because you're not out here in Cali. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And so they were like literally making a mockery out of this homie, and they were all getting a good laugh out of it. And I'm glad they did that because now his own people are gonna see how he rolls. And I guarantee you that people from his own, there's a lot of Pyrus that don't feel like the way he does.
No, of course. Now listen,
to me, he sounded like a old ass head that's stuck in his ways and still living in that time when he should really focus on just making money and signing artists without no clear boundaries.
Yes, because that's what they talk about. That was supposed to be the whole BLM movement, the whole inclusion movement. But all of a sudden, we you get in charge and pretty much, well, fuck these people. That's a damn shame.
Yeah, I mean, another thing too is that America empowered black people.
Yes,
that's
of course.
The thing that people don't want to see right now is that black folks are allowed to get away, and not all. I don't want to sound like I'm closed-minded because I'm not. But there's a lot of black people that say certain things and they can get away with it. But like you said, if a white man says that, or imagine if at one point they even told him, "Why don't you go call Capone?"
Yeah, and they were laughing.
Like,
yeah, that dude. I heard that. I heard that he said it very low. He's pretty much saying, "I want you to call Capone, like go cut that bullet." Hey, let me get this phone call, Adam. This guy's been calling for a minute, brother. Thank you for your input.
Thank you, brother.
All right. What's going on, brother? What you want to talk about? Julian.
Yo, what's up? Get my bad for bugging on the line.
No, you ain't bugging, homie. You trying to get in. You got in. Let's do this.
All right. We can cuss on the live or not?
You can cuss, but just don't be disrespectful.
Okay. I don't fuck with Wack 100. He's a hypocrite. You feel me? With all the things he says. This goes outside of race as well with the blacks and his old theory with snitches. Yeah, he did an interview with the dude 6ix9ine, right?
Yes.
Like, what's going on with it? Now he's with the Southsiders. Like, now this is turning into some racial, like, tension and shit. I don't know where I see this guy going. I'm surprised this man is still alive with all the get back and all the get shit he's been doing. Like, something's going to happen. I'm not calling it, but something's gonna happen to this man.
No, well, that's the thing. He did that one with 6ix9ine. All of a sudden, 6ix9ine is a civilian. No, 6ix9ine was claiming their hood. 6ix9ine was kicking with them guys in New York, with them Bloods in New York, and 6ix9ine snitched on all them guys. But he can go ahead and chill with those guys, and he can go in there act like he's a civilian now doing the podcast. But now he's talking on another podcast, and all of a sudden he wants to sit there and politic against Southerners because of the shit that's been going on in prison. Come on, dude. That's our old ways, and he's just looking for an excuse to pretty much say fuck the homies. That's what I saw.
No, real shit. I don't know what's up with Wack though. Like, why is he always got to start shit just to stay relevant? The only time I hear about Wack is, he's starting this, or he said fuck this or fuck that, right? I haven't heard nothing with music-wise with Wack. Oh, Wack doing this for this artist and that. I get it. He's with The Game and Blueface.
Yes.
But when the last time was Blueface on the hit? You get me?
Yeah, I get that. Hey, but I guarantee you, okay, Blueface and The Game gotta make money, okay? So I don't follow them, but I guarantee you they have venues, they do concerts. Guarantee you homies go to those concerts, Latinos, Raza go to those concerts. They need to stop going to those concerts. They need to put the pressure, and the pressure's not with the gun, people. The pressure's not with the knife. The pressure's not with the fist and fighting. The pressure is with the pocketbook. Stop supporting them.
Exactly. Why can't they be out here supporting Raza when the whole vendors and shit? I remember when I saw them rappers taking rarely, but they're like, oh, we with the Mexicans, we with this. And then once that whole phase went out, where's the support?
Yep. That's what it is, homie. And until we actually stand up and start saying, hey, this is bullshit, it's going to continue to happen. So like I said, I'm here to sit there and expose this guy for what he's doing. If people want to listen, so be it. If they don't, so be it. But at least I'm trying to get the shit out there because most people are too scared to talk about it. And I'm not, oh, let's catch your fate. That's little kid shit, homie. It's about the pocket.
Exactly.
Hey, brother, I got to get this other phone call. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
I see. Somebody's calling from Wisconsin.
Call from
Corey.
What's going on, my man? What you got to say?
What's up, American Cholo?
Talk to me.
I listen to you a lot. I'm black, and I just want to say this, man. I'm gonna keep it respectful,
Please.
and I want us to keep emotions out of it as men.
Absolutely.
I understand the street life. Wack, what he did, he kept it real. Was he disrespectful? Yes. Was he racist? No. And he kind of reminded me of the older big guy that used to be on your show.
Okay.
You know, the guy that you kicked off.
For
the
sure.
Big dude that was from the hood.
Yeah,
All
for
right,
sure.
Wack, if you know Wack history, and it seems like you don't, and some people don't, Wack is in his 40s, early 50s. Wack been in the penitentiary since a teenager. He is an old head that's stuck in the old ways. Yes, with the new generation, things might be changing and watering down a little bit, but Wack is, and if you heard him, I was on the show that you was on listening to it, and I think you left at the end.
Yes.
Wack specifically say, man, I got Pisces that signed to me, and we deal with Northerners. A lot of the stuff that I hear off your show and from your comments, I see a lot of racist stuff from today to all the times that I watch you, from Latinos towards blacks, and I don't take it there because I know what it is, but at the same time, you know, it seemed like a lot of this hate and race, it's more of a Southern Cali thing. When you have the
let me cut in real quick. Okay.
All right.
First of all, my man, thank you for calling. Right, Wack 100 is actually younger than me by 2 years. Okay.
All right.
We grew up in the same area. Wise. We're from the East Valley. All right. He's from Pacoima, Piru. That's only like maybe 5 miles from where I live. Right. 7 miles. There is no black gangs out here other than there's a few, but as far as certified big, Piru is one of the most certified. The rest of the gangs of Pacoima are all essays. So his neighborhood was banging with SA, but his neighborhood was also allied with SA gangs. So when he's sick, talking all that stuff, he's making it up. He's not really telling you the truth. You guys think that Wack 100 is from like Compton or Watts and out there beefing. No.
I don't think so.
He's from an SA area. And to sit here and what he pretty much said, okay, if you don't mess with essays, then why do you have them all over your videos? Let me ask you that. On the Blueface video, Carne Asada, there was nothing but...
No, he say he signed essays. He said, I mess with Mexicans, I just don't mess with Southside.
No, well, when I say essays, I'm talking about Southsiders. In the Carne Asada video, you had about 20 Southsiders in that video. If you don't fuck with us, then why put us in the video? Explain that to me.
But American Cholo, I'm going to keep it real.
Keep it real with me, baby.
This is almost like you with the big dude.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, he was your friend at one time.
Yes, sir.
I heard you say, I mess with blacks. But then I heard you put him on Front Street and say, homie, I heard you talk about other Chicano gangs. I heard you talk about blacks. You don't like blacks.
Yes.
And he said it straight up. I don't fuck with those.
Yes.
People. And you said, all right. And I would say, well, American Chicano, why do you talk to blacks? But you got this. Wack is basically saying this. If my artist wants to get these essays, that's cool. I'm just their manager. What they do with their finances and put in their videos, that's their business. But me personally, going to sign, and that's almost like the big dude that was on your show.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what, American Solo? If you want to mess with blacks and put them on the show and talk to Corey and do that, you can. But me personally, starting my own show and getting blacks on there, I'm not saying I don't like them. I'm just saying, you know what? I got an old school, old shark mentality. And it's like, you know what? They need to stay on their side. I stay on my side.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but that's like a white man saying the ER word all the time and say, well, I'm just a white man from the South. I can say that stuff. It comes to a point where, yeah, you can say it in your own home. You can just say your own thing. But when you are a manager of somebody who's high up there in the rap game, I have the right to sit there and say, I'm not messing with you no more. I'm not messing with your artists.
And I agree with you, and that's what he said. But when I say it wasn't racist, because he basically now see, like you say, some Mexicans say mayate, some blacks might say wetbacks. He didn't say wetbacks. He say, man, I mess with Mexicans. Don't make this Southern Cali. I realize have a big issue of making a race out of the whole U.S. In Chicago, New York, we don't do that. It's a Southern Cal. It's not even a Northern California thing.
See, but what you don't understand either. I don't think you're from L.A. In Los Angeles, it's a different world than even up north. The brothers, I met some brothers from were cool as fuck. It was okay. It was. This is what a lot of brothers don't understand. The reason essays pushed up so much onto the blacks, and they say we're racist, was because the blacks were bullying the fuck out of us. The blacks were much bigger, they're always trying to they get aggressive with each other out here, right? Or back then, right? And in the 80s and 90s, they were known for getting aggressive. Why? Because they saw us as small little Mexicans. But they didn't know the small little Mexicans are going to get together and say, fuck you, we're going to fight back. And we fought back. And we fought back so hard that they ended up having to make meetings and say, hey, these guys are killing us in prison. Hey, these guys are doing this. Why? Because we got tired of being bullied. So it wasn't like the Mexicans down here in Southern California just woke up one day and said, fuck these black people. No, we were getting oppressed. And we ended up fighting back. But what happens? Go ahead, shoot.
One question.
Absolutely.
When he brought up, at the end, and I don't think you heard this part, he said paisas. It's signed to him. Where I'm from, paisas is not a bad word. I don't know how.
No, it's not a bad word. No, it's not a bad word.
All right. And he messed with Mexicans from Northern California, or he messed with non-affiliates. When I went to Arizona, they kind of told me the same thing. They say, man, we kind of go off Southern California. We don't really deal with blacks, but our black scan date, my sister, is if he's a non-affiliate. Do you feel like Wack said anything racist when he said, bro, I don't mess with Southsiders, but I do mess with Northern Mexicans. I do mess with non-affiliate Mexicans, and I do mess with paisas, but I'm keeping it real.
Great.
I don't mess with Southsiders.
And that's a great question. But me, from being from Southern California, is it racist? I'm not gonna say it's okay. It's racist against Southern Hispanics. It would be like somebody saying, I don't sign Crips. Well, how do you think the Crip community will sit there and take that? Somebody who actually has a platform, has guys signed to him, and he comes out and straight says, I don't fuck with Crips. Even though you don't say fuck Crips, I don't fuck with Crips. That's going to give the undertone of saying fuck Crips. So that's the undertone that he pretty much said.
And Crips are black, white, Asian. You got the Asian Crips from Long Beach. You got black Southsiders.
Let me ask you this, my man.
All right.
All these black rappers that have been killed, have they been killed by brown men or black men?
Black men.
Black. Okay, black men
That's why I love your show. Blacks kill blacks, Mexicans kill Mexicans.
Yes. So for him to sit there and talk about all this war stuff and how we've been warring for 25 years, I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, no, you guys have been killing each other much more than we have. And I mean, much more than a brown man killing a black man. And the brown man, the same thing. So to me, it's almost as he has that undertone and he's using it as an excuse to say, no, I ain't fucking with you.
If you know Wack history, look up Wack history.
I know Wack's history. I know Wack's history.
Wasn't a pie rule on the street. Wack got locked up as a teenager and did majority of his years in the penitentiary. And when he got out the penitentiary, he became a rich man. He got into the entertainment. So his gang banging life is penitentiary mind state. He reminds me of your fat homie. I mean, no disrespect to the big homie. And you can say the same thing about the big homie.
Yeah, you
big
listen.
homie come from Hollywood, there's black gangs out there, but he's stuck in his way. He don't fuck with blacks, even though he's from a black area.
Hey,
American fellow, we men.
Yeah,
man.
Exactly, brother. We men. At the end of the day, I got nothing but love for another black, brown. And to me, it's just the way you come at somebody. You come respectfully, it's all love. But at the same time, I'm not sitting here to say...
But with your platform, I hope you don't start a race issue because you guys in Southern California compared to Northern Cali, because don't think Mexicans wasn't getting robbed and jumped on in Chicago and in Northern Cali too. It ain't like only Southern California Mexicans are small. It happened out here, but other ones just took it as, you know what, that's a gang thing. Some blacks are known to rob. That's they stilo. On the East Coast, we wasn't, and in the Midwest, we weren't doing that. We sold drugs. Robbery, we look at that as petty crime. But out there on the West Coast, You guys, y'all hustle for some reason, and even black people said to say it's robbing, and to me, that's the lowest of the low.
Yes,
But
sir.
that's what they do. That's y'all culture. I'm not gonna knock it, but don't make it seem you got a platform where you can take it from 1 to 10, just how you guys get down. I mean, but it's the truth. You laughing.
But what I'm calling for is this. I'm not calling for violence. I'm calling for boycotting this guy.
You not, but listen to the guys that's calling. Yeah, I got heated. Look at your comments.
Oh,
so I gotta say, watch what you say because
I block a lot of I block a lot of the comments. I have words that are racist blocked on my thing. I don't deal with that. Listen, my granddaughter is partially black, my man. I don't know if you knew that. I got no problem. My daughter's married to a black man, brother, and he's one of the nicest guys you will ever meet. I got no problem with what color you are. It's the way you respect people. It's the way you deal with other people.
Wack was disrespectful as hell.
And that's what I took from it.
He was disrespectful as hell. 3RS dude is a good dude. He did come off respectful. Most Latinos, I mess with Latinos.
That's right,
from
brother.
a Latino neighborhood. That you guys are a little bit more respectful a lot of times, but some of y'all can get and that's just everybody.
That's everybody. Yes, that's everybody.
You a good guy. Keep it going.
Hey,
Please don't start no war in Southern California. And
Nothing like
I think Wack is a good dude, just like your fat homie is. He just stuck in them old. And your fat homie is not no old ass man like you. He might be a few years older than you, but he has a penitentiary state of mind.
I understand
where you have your gang banging is more on the streets than in the penitentiary. Yeah. So you have a street. You understand this new generation and what's going on.
Hey, brother, thank you for the phone call. I appreciate it, man.
Yep, have a go.
You too. Let's see what we got. That was actually an excellent phone call. What's going on? Let's see. Oh, Tres. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Gil?
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, I was just listening to your live stream right now. I seen what you posted about Tres, and he was talking to the Wack 100 character. Last night I was at the show. At the Once Upon a Time in LA. So.
Oh, the one that guy got killed.
Yeah, bro. They shut it down early, and we didn't get to see Snoop or YG or 50. Those are the main guys we're waiting for, right?
Oh, that sucks.
As far as my opinion on this, real quick, dog, I'm gonna try to make it real quick.
Shoot.
We as Mexicans, we support rap music.
Yes.
I mean, to me, I'm from South Central, dog, and we grew up. That's like the soundtrack of the type of life we used to live. Feel me? So that's why we support these cats, because we fuck with their music, dog. And I mean, look at Tres. He's a rapper. He's from Compton.
Yeah, that was good down.
Yeah, and the thing is that, like me personally, I will say, I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but I'm a fan of their bullshit, dog. When Wack gets on the clubhouse and he talks to all his razas the way he talks to them, that fool goes the fuck off, dog. Like, ese güey you don't have no morals or respect. Like, you'll flip out and say, I'm gonna backhand open slap you, and mind you, he's talking to grown ass men.
Yes.
So even though Tres is a good homie, dog, and I support his music and I fuck with him, like, to get in, he went into his room and he spoke where he's surrounded by nothing but yes men, dog.
Oh,
so
yeah, for
I don't
sure.
know to what end I don't know to what end why he got on that room, thinking that maybe he's gonna try to talk to him and try to make him agreeable. It's that way. He got no respect like that, dog. Like, he'll disrespect your mama, your grandmama, and then laugh about it the next day like it's nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's okay. Listen, I think mostly brothers know about Wack 100. I don't think a lot of homies know about Wack 100. And now Wack 100, he wants to get his shine. Here you go. American Cholo, we're giving you a shine. This is what you're doing. This is the kind of person you are. So hopefully guys will not support the kind of artist that he signs.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. Yeah, I think that fool, he, because I mean, I've been around a lot of people, though. I know how, I don't have that in me where I know how to talk real good and I know how to conversate. I know how to argue.
Right.
Yes, the way he does have that, right? So if you go into that room, homie, you got to know how to carry yourself, dog. You got to match that guy's energy.
Hey brother, let me get this phone call. This guy's been calling me for a minute just like you have, my man. Thank you for the phone call.
All right,
let's see what you got. 909. You've been hitting me up for a minute.
Taliban, East Los.
Taliban, what's good, man?
Hey, brother, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. We're getting hot and heated, but we're trying to keep it civil, man. Talk to me.
So I think with that whole Wack 100 thing, I'm a young guy. I was born in '93, but you
Okay.
know, I grew up low riding. I grew up on the boulevard. I don't gang bang. I grew up in the Maravillas hood, literally on Arizona Whittier Boulevard. I listen to all kinds of music. Now, I think with that whole, I think it's just Wax, like Homeboy was saying, it's just his state of mind. Because like even if you remember back when they were robbing all the eloteros, all the street vendors,
Yes.
you've seen a million and one Snapchats and YouTube videos and all kinds of black people giving the fuck buying the whole cart,
Yeah, for sure.
right? So I personally don't think that's fake love because nobody's gonna give their money to anybody for free without, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but okay, I made a video on that too. And the
So
first one I called out Rasa, right? But this is the
yeah,
problem that I have, not with the black community, but the black celebrities, right? They
no, but hold on, hold on.
not one ever came out and talked against that, dude. That's a problem.
Yeah. See, but see, another point that I want to make is why I say that it's just his mentality and not everybody.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know if you're how familiar you are with like rap music, but YG signed Sad Boy Loco. Now Sad Boy
I've been
Loco,
listening
he's
to
a
rap
South
music
Side.
before you were born, homeboy.
Yeah. So YG he signed Sad
Sad
Boy
Boy
Loco,
Loco,
and Sad Boy
yes.
Loco he's a Southsider, bro.
Yes.
You get me? So it's not like it can't be done. Or I think it's just he it was just him being a man that he just didn't want to fuck with him. And obviously, you get me? You don't have to fuck with people you don't like, regardless if you like them or not. It's his choice to say no. You get what I'm saying? Not that other people don't do it, but I think it's him and people like him. Obviously, they're getting older. They're gonna get phased out. You get what I'm saying?
No, and that's what Traceres was pretty much telling him. Like, dude, what it was? I mean, and I can understand the difference in age when they were talking because Traceres is telling him
Yeah.
it ain't like that, fool. I fuck with this guy for no, but then he's trying to pump it up on some fucking like studio gangster shit, acting like he's still out there fucking putting in work and these fools are it's not like that anymore. Okay, people are getting killed, yes, but it's not on that ratio.
Yeah.
Certain hoods, and the thing is this: to any black man who's listening and says, "Oh, these," it's a gang thing. It has zero to do with, oh, he's a black guy. No, it just makes it easier when people out there killing one another. If I can kill my own, you don't think I kill somebody else of another race easier? That's all it is. But it's gang on gang. As far as regular
Yeah.
black and brown people out here, they're not out there
I
looking at each
think
other like that.
I think it has to do with geography too, because I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm this or that, but I've gotten in trouble myself too. When I get in trouble, obviously there's the East Los card when you get locked up, so I got to roll with them because that's where I'm from,
Yes.
obviously. But being from the East Los card, obviously we don't, because of our geography, we don't know too many black people. Now you go to like Lennox, a lot of the Southsiders when they get locked up, they chop it up with a lot of the
Yes.
black
Yes.
people. No disrespect. I just said that. But that's just how it is, and that's just based off geography.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And,
And now I do understand what Wack says. Like it would. I'm not going to say that it's not tricky for a black person to ride around in East Los.
yeah,
But
but
I
hey,
will say this:
go ahead.
times have changed. I go to the Boulevard every other day. There's been a
Yes.
couple black lowrider fucking clubs that come through. They chill. They have a good time. Everybody shows respect. At the end of the night, they bounce.
Yeah, but Wack is from Pacoima. Pacas, homie. Pacoima's known from being Pacas, homie. Pacas 13, Latin Times, Project Boys, Pierce Boys,
That's what.
Humphrey
But you
Boys.
see what you're saying? He's acting like he's not around them.
Yeah,
Like, you
that's
get what
what,
I'm
and
saying?
that's what I'm trying to get with this. He's from
You get what I'm
Pacas,
saying?
homie. Pacas is all essayed out. So when he sits there and says, "Oh, we're gonna get," because there ain't no black gangs, but I guarantee you, those all black gangs, he'd be fighting other black people. So he's making shit up like it's all this. No, homie, it's gang war, homie. And it's a damn shame that he's bringing this into the system
Exactly.
because he's bringing the gang thing into it. But you can kick it with 6ix9ine. He's a snitch.
The only thing that did that, and I say it scared me because he said shit that I wouldn't even dare say, like bringing up the M or whatever, saying certain shit, and you get me, like speaking basically like he's making decisions for them, or saying he's gonna get fucked up. Basically that's making basically their decisions type shit. You get me? He's putting that out there in the air, like if they got to do that, or you get what I'm saying?
No, I
And I
understand,
feel
brother.
like that is within itself. You get what I'm saying? Because obviously, like you said, you're way older. You've been around. You can't put words in anybody else's mouth or
Nah,
anything like
homie.
that.
Nah. Hey, brother, I appreciate the phone call, my man.
Yes, sir, brother. You
All
guys
right.
have a good night,
You
and I
too.
appreciate you guys answering.
And put that number back up there. And that's all this is, man. This is listen. I definitely appreciate that brother who called. Oh, we got a what's good?
Hey, Gil, what's going on, my brother?
Talk to me,
This
my
is
man. Talk to
Matt
me.
calling in from Arizona.
Okay, so what you got to say about this whole situation?
Hey, so the biggest thing as the community as far as black people,
Okay.
we don't side with Wack 100. He makes these erroneous statements. He says things that's not true. And I just want to just push it out there with the folks. And I love your show too, Gil.
Well, thank you, my man. I appreciate that.
But that's something, man. That brother, man, he's backwards. He's back in the days. His ways of thinking is not right. And the homie made, the greatest thing with the homie, which had mentioned when he came on. Yeah, he was saying like, there's some changes and good things coming.
Yes.
So I just want to just push that out there, to press that avenue.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
But we appreciate what you're doing, homie. And yeah, man, keep on pushing forward.
Thank you for the phone call,
and by the way,
yeah.
everybody listen to Wack 100. Yeah, he's Wack.
Thank you, my man. All right, we got another one, 626. Let's see, hang up. Listen, I don't want this thing to come off, and I got a good amount of brothers listening to the podcast all the time. They hit me up. Some of them send me books. I got nothing but love for it, man. And Wack does not, in any way, shape, or form, is the voice of the black man or the entertainment. But this is part of that business that we need to weed out and call out. And that's what I'm just trying to do, to try to empower our people, not to sit there and work with people like him, because we do time and time again, and we need to stop. Let's see who's calling.
Call from
Amigo, the bully.
Amigos, what's good?
What's up, Gil?
Talk to me. Hey, make sure you turn that thing in the background off, please, because I'm getting feedback.
We turn it off?
Yeah, please, or pause it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I turned it off.
Shoot.
Hey, yeah, I just wanted to touch base on what I just heard regarding this dude. What's his name? Mac 100.
Wack 100.
Oh, Wack 100. So I've never heard of the rappers before, but I was listening to his politics, and I shared with you before that I'd done some time in YA.
Right.
And what this fool had to say, Wack 100, he's right. He's right in the sense of, yes, Southsiders, not all of them, most of them do come off as racist, especially in the pen. And yes, this issue was not necessarily about those politics. It was more about rapping or music. But they brought him up. And it seemed like we have a new era of generation where some Southsiders do have interest in making music with these people for money. But when you do go to the big house, it's a different story.
Yeah, but listen, the big house has changed quite a bit since Wack. Wack ain't been in jail in 20 years, first of all, right? That lifestyle that way isn't the same. The majority of young homies who are Southsiders listen to rap music, act black, say the N-word, or sit there and pretty much perpetuating black culture. They love black culture. Let's be real. So to sit here and say that they hate it, no. Maybe the homies from the 80s, the homies from the 90s, the 2000 babies, the guys who are up right now, they don't give a shit about color. They don't care about color. And to me, it was Wack was the one that made it about color and about race, because he's talking about, oh, Southsiders this, Southsiders that. Black men, again, kill black men at a much higher rate than any Southsider killing a black man. So I'm hurting your feelings, but I'm killing one of your guys. Which is worse, the feelings or killing somebody? They're killing each other. So they can't use that excuse.
So it definitely sounds like he has resentment.
Oh, you hear it?
The era he grew up in towards Southsiders, because it definitely was that way.
Yes.
And when he started talking about those things, it definitely reminded me of a lot of those things that I experienced at a young age. And so I agree with what he had to say. But yeah, we are in a new era, and there's no reason to act like if
we're riding that same way,
and we're not.
because these new generations are switching it up.
They are, brother. They are, and they should get credit for changing it up. But this guy, what he's doing, he's taking us backwards. He's taking us back into the '90s era to fight, and that's exactly what's going on in the black community. You got all these millionaires that can change their neighborhoods, change their communities, fighting over fucking ego. And they don't call that out, but they want to sit there and call Tres Eres and say, I ain't fucking with you just because you're a Southsider. That's like me telling somebody, I ain't fucking with you because you're black. That's what it says to me. Hey, but thank you for the phone call. See, 408.
Call from
Pablo.
Pablo, what's good?
How's it going?
Good. Talk to me.
Okay, look, man. I just wanted to tell you this. As I was listening to Wack and I was listening to the situation that was going about, I have to say this. See, I'm 41 years old. You know what I'm saying? And I'm from up north.
Okay.
And some of the things that he said, some of the things that was said from Wack 100 had me thinking like this. Now, let me say this like this, okay? I understand that peace should prevail amongst all races. I understand that.
Yes.
But I have to also say this. You know how the white people, well, a lot of times will say it like this. They'll say, oh, I didn't do anything to the natives. I didn't do anything to the natives, so why should I feel guilty for anything that I did to the natives?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so they try to overlook the whole past by them saying, that's not my generation. You see what I'm saying?
I don't see what you're saying. Who exactly are you talking about saying?
I'm talking about when the whites will use that as that say, they'll say we're not gonna feel sorry for the natives. We're not gonna do anything for natives because that's not our generation. And you know what I mean? Now that's how the way I took it. The way I took it was, look, he was saying, he goes like this. As far as the Southerners are concerned, Southerners, there is things that has been said when the Southerners said straight up, we don't want no blacks. We want them whacked, and they took out the blacks. Is that not known?
You're talking about the '90s. You're talking about a whole.
Yeah, I'm talking. Exactly. I'm talking about the '90s.
Okay,
I'm still saying that has to be a truth. There has to be a truth that was laid down.
I hear you.
So he has understanding.
But wait.
Understanding, so I can say,
if you slow down, if you slow down a bit, I can explain to you what's going down. He's talking about the '90s, but if you want to hold the truth, but the truth was because in the '80s and in the '70s, the brothers were getting very aggressive with immigrants that were raza that were coming into Compton, Watts, that were majority blacks, and they were preying on us. They were preying on us. They were robbing the fuck out of us. They were doing all kind of stuff. And that's when we got together and said, no, we're putting a stop to this. And then all of a sudden, the prey became the, what's it called? We ended up stalking the prey. And that's what happened. And all of a sudden they tried to change the script and say this, but that's back then. Nowadays,
I understand that, but you have to also realize that happened. So by not saying that happened, it's like that rapper was trying to make it seem like, oh, none of that happened, and we're
he didn't say that.
We should be able to rap with you guys now because that's
he was laughing.
That's like simply saying, to me, that's like saying that didn't even happen.
No.
Oh, you know what? That didn't happen. Because what he did say was, he said, look,
if you slow down, you got to slow down. You got to slow down, my man. We can talk. You got to slow down. I get your passion. I love it, right? I love the passion, but. If you, I love the passion, right?
It's good to talk to you.
Yeah, of course, brother. If you listen to Tres Eres, he was kind of laughing at Wack because Wack to Tres Eres was almost an old man that's living in the past. Black and brown, these young guys. My son is 31 years old, right? He told me some black lady, because he does something for a living. He told me some black lady asked him, "Hey, why are you guys so racist?" And she was just trying to have the conversation, right? And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. My kids don't know that war. They don't. My grandkids, they don't know nothing about those wars. My nephews and nieces.
But that's a newness.
Okay.
That's the newness that's coming forward.
But that's
because of the change. Things are changing, and that's a great thing. I'm for that. But what I do want to say, my point was only one thing. Was what he had said was we fuck with the Northerners. Why? Why do we fuck with the Northerners? Because we have always had a relationship with them down up there.
What you don't know
because of this reason that when they had fun.
Let me tell you something else.
That stuff did happen.
Take a breath.
And that's why he was like, man, I don't want to, I won't rap with you because of all that past history.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so do we just keep fighting one another?
No. I'm not saying that we should keep fighting. What I'm simply saying is that he did. I'm simply saying
okay.
that Wack did have a point in what he was saying. It was like people were making it seem as if
he's
that
quick.
never
This guy's
happened. When
okay.
it actually did happen.
No.
It did happen. And a
We
lot of people were killed
never
just for being black.
take a breath. We never said it didn't happen. But did Wack 100 say that? Hey, listen, man, there's been some history. La da da da. I'm kind of hesitant. No, Wack was pretty much saying fuck these people, and that was it. Hey, brother, I've been trying to get this 909 call for a minute. Thank you for calling. Take a breath, my man. You need to breathe.
but he didn't say. But he didn't.
Sorry. I need to get the phone call.
Call from
Andrew.
Hello. What's up, Andrew?
Hello. What's up, man? How's it going?
It's good. Talk to me.
Sorry, I had to interrupt that guy, man. He was getting on my nerves.
Yeah, he's going quick.
Let's check it out, man. I'm a Southsider, man. I'm 28 years old. You know, young in the game. I'm a white baby.
Okay.
And my opinion is, I seen Pres, reach out to Wack, try to get a little deal or whatever. And that Wack guy came out real disrespectful and everything. But what he said is right. Just like, okay, from a black person's point of view, there's Mexicans and there's Southsiders, and then with our point of view, there's blacks and then there's the N-word. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like, I don't know. I think he's just living on the past, man, and dwelling on all that shit and not trying to get over the past. I don't know what the homies did to that guy or whatever, but obviously he ain't getting over it.
Yeah, like I said, the reason I'm bringing this up is because he has people in the industry, and if it's our choice whether we're going to support him or not, and he wants to talk like he's Mr. Gangster. He don't give a fuck. Well, here you go, Wack. We're going to let the brown men who are consumers, brown women, Latinos, raza, who are consumers to your shows, know this is how you feel about us. And that's the way I'm taking it. And I'm just trying to put it out there, not for no violence, but to sit there and hit him where it hurts, homie, the pocketbook, brother. Thank you for the phone call.
Yeah, exactly, man. And I see people saying that, Tres fucked up by reaching out. No, he didn't. All he was trying to do was get a record deal.
Yes, sir.
He didn't know that this guy was going to come out so disrespectful and all this. But I give much respect to
Tres for sure. Thanks for the phone call, brother.
For not going back at him with that, because he could have came off out too. Well, you want to fucking...
Sorry, brother. I had to get to the phone call.
Call from
Mandilón.
Hey, güey, ¿sí eres mandilón?
Simón.
¿Qué pasó, mandilón?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Talk to me.
Damn, I'm surprised you took my call.
Come on. You're the mandilón, homie. I got to take the mandilón's phone call.
Yeah, I got to do dishes right now. I watched the whole exchange with Wack 100, and I never heard of what's the name? Tres?
Yeah.
Tres?
No, he's got some banging shit. Mama Slide. He's got some good stuff, homie. Look him up on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a 3RES. No, he's got some good shit.
Yeah, that's what I was doing right now. I was like, oh shit, this shit slaps. I'm over here in the Fresno area, and man, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna keep it quick. Like to me personally, it was disrespectful.
Yes.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't be on here right now saying the stuff that I'm saying if I didn't. I definitely felt disrespected by that.
Yeah. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I have family down in, LA, all the area. I'm born and raised up north. But, man, like, the way he just came out, like, just degrading him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was
for
like,
sure.
Is like, fuck.
Caesar, I'm not.
I don't know. Like, you think there's going to be, like, some ongoing issues with this?
No. I'm hoping that the issues that are gonna happen from this are not on no gang shit, not on no violent shit, but on a pocketbook, boycotting. That's how you get people's message across.
Exactly.
All this fighting one each other, all this banging one each other. For 50 years, we've been fighting one another. What have we gotten? We've lost neighborhoods. How you fight motherfuckers is with the pocketbook, people, boycotting people. And until we realize that's our power, we've got the numbers. We don't need to be big athletes. We don't need to be big rappers. We got money as a collective raza. We got money and we need to use that. And people like Wack 100 should not have any of our money. Any other black artists that are doing and treating us right and respecting us, absolutely. White artists, Chicano artists, any artist of any color that's treating us right and treating their fan base right, yes. But when you got a guy like Wack 100 who manages two big rap stars pretty much telling us to go fuck ourselves, then we can tell them the same thing. Thank you for the phone call, my man. Let's see what we got.
Call from
treating us right and respect us? Absolutely. White
Hey, hello. You got to turn that background noise off.
All right. Hey, Gil.
Talk to me.
So I wanna make it quick, and I wanna say this.
Take your time. Take your time.
Still throwing out the narrative. Let's try, and it's your podcast. You can do what you want to do. Like
talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I'm riding with Wack. Wack was disrespectful, but he wasn't racist. And you keep saying that Latinos or Rasa shouldn't support him.
We
This
shouldn't.
is all I'm saying. For all the viewers listening to me, support Wack artists if you like Wack artists. Wack was specifically talking about Southsiders, and I heard some of your Latino viewers even say it. It's almost like if the shoe was on the other foot, if we said, fuck all Crips. I could understand a Longo or a Northside Longo saying, you know, I mess with Pyrus, I mess with blacks up north, I mess with blacks in New York, but I don't mess with Crips. CK all goddamn day. I just don't mess with them. I don't want to hate you guys, but I just don't want to do business with you guys. And that's all.
But we're a huge base out here in Southern California. We're a huge base.
And I hate when you guys make Southern California seem like it's the world. Like you say, it's always. It's not even a whole state. It's not even a whole region. It's not even a whole.
But yeah, we're talking about it. But yeah, we're talking about it because we've made such a stamp on this area. Listen,
you guys do.
We do. That's what it is.
You guys do.
And what I'm saying is not this. I'm saying no. You don't support his artist. You know why? Because that's how you put pressure on people like him. Because one day the artist might be like, "Hey, Wack, I don't want you to be my manager anymore. You fucked up. You talking about these essays over here."
And I agree. And I agree with you. I would agree with you if I was a Southsider. But I'm saying this. Almost like in the Latino, and I would say majority the Mexican culture, because Southern California, I would say, is majority Mexican culture,
yes.
And almost like in a black culture. You got black, hard-working Americans. These people that's going to these concerts, a lot of times are our sisters, our uncles, and people, and your son that's not in this game. Like, so he'll be like, Pops, I watch out all goddamn day. I like Blueface, and he said, "Fuck us."
Okay,
but I'm gonna keep it real with you.
But listen,
I don't like gangs.
No, well,
gangs have brought down our community as a race.
Yes, absolutely. It's a genocide, brother. It's a genocide.
My sister said, "Baby, American Cholo said." Fuck Crips, but I'm going to American Cholo concert because I don't care about Crips, brother. You a Crip. You bang that stupid shit. I don't gang bang. I went off to college and I like rap music. I like American Cholo. He's sexy as hell and I love his goddamn music.
She knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's talking about.
Fuck Crip. You say what?
That's it. Your sister knows what she's talking about. I am a sexy man.
No, but a lot of the women do feel that way. They not into this gang shit. All this Southside, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you for sure. Listen, I definitely feel you, but I think even if I say don't support Wack and his artists, to me it's like push his artists to fire the guy, and then next time Wack talks a certain way, because Wack doesn't just talk disrespectful about homie. Wack talks disrespectful about a lot of people. He does. He actually he does.
That's why I like Wack, and I think a lot of Latinos, because even where I'm from, they kind of put. Quickly, and I hate to be stereotypical, a lot of them put everything in one box, like, oh, black people like chicken. Yeah, it is some black people that like chicken. I think everybody likes chicken. Y'all will make it seem like Wack or people represent the whole
Okay, let me ask you this. Let's make it simple. Do you think Wack fucked up a little bit, yes or no?
Wack was disrespectful, but I feel like a lot of
okay. But we're not talking about that right now. We're not talking about a lot of salsa. We're talking about Wack, right? Was Wack disrespectful, yes or no?
100% disrespectful. I do feel like you as a man is taking it, pulling a race card, because you're not saying.
Am I being disrespectful? I'm saying all raza. Am I being disrespectful to Wack 100 right now? Am I being disrespectful to Pyrus right now? Am I being disrespectful to the black community right now?
No, but I think you're turning the issue racist. I do believe that.
You believe what? That I'm pushing the racist issue?
And the only reason why I say that.
No, it's fine. I don't know why.
The only reason why I say that is because instead of you saying, you know what, if you are a Southsider, if you came from that cloth, Man, how could you respect that? You're saying Rasa. You're telling a race of people.
Yeah, I am.
Now, so you're telling Rasa all the way in New York that don't even got nothing to do with Southern Cali politics.
Because you know why?
That's almost like me saying blacks. You know what? Stop listening to American Cholo.
But let me tell you why. Because the thing with Raza is we don't come together for anything. The brothers come together, and I respect it all day long, brother. Even though I may not agree with everything, you guys come together all day long, and we as Raza need to come together and start standing up for one another. Because the undertone of what Wack 100 was saying was racial. It was racial against Raza. I mean, you as a black man may not see it. I see it. I feel it. I'm not running this shit what goes on in prison. I don't give a shit what goes on in the drug game. I don't care.
But he like Paisas and he like
Northern. Well, no, that was just him saying his thing too. He can keep on right, but I personally think that he don't fuck with him, and it is what. Hey, my man, but I always appreciate the phone call, homeboy.
All right,
thank you, man. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get out of here. You guys leave a message, make it respectful. Again, to me, it ain't nothing. I gotta hit Indiana. Hold on.
Call from
Hoodwink TV.
Hello. Who's this?
Hoodwink TV.
What you gotta say?
So, what was it?
Oh yeah, we're out of here.
Call from.
Hello, talk to me. What you gotta say?
What's up, homie?
Talk to me.
Okay, so the Africano dude that you just hung up with, talking about it. Southern Cali is not the world and this and that, and that's Southsider's only location. He's wrong. You got Southsiders every state that branch off from Southern California, that look up to Southern California, all the way to New York.
Yeah, this is true.
So there's no way. So it's not just a California thing with Southside thing. It's Southsiders everywhere that look up to California.
This is true, and he's pretty much saying he don't want to mess with him, so don't mess with him. That's all it is. And I'm not talking about go fight him. No, just don't mess with him. That's it. Money wise, don't mess with him or his artists.
That goes for Southsiders in Arizona, Southsiders in Nevada, Southsiders in Texas, all the way to the other side of the map to Florida.
And that's all it is, bro.
And I agree though. I mean, I never really liked that dude Wack ever. I don't care. I don't get entertained with that. I just don't like this. I don't know, man. I mean, how old do you gotta be to carry yourself proper? I mean, you gotta come
brother.
on, man. What does it take?
I don't know. I don't think age or money does that. But thank you for the phone call, player. Let's keep coming. What's going on? What you want to say? What's say? What you got to say?
Yo, what up? Yeah, I don't know too much about the Southside this and that, but just as a man, I think he should have just said, all right, cool. I think he was pushing it. Tres Eres was pushing it like, you're making it worse. Like, bro, just fucking say, all right, man, cool. I'll fuck whoever, whatever. Like, he just made a bigger thing than what it was.
Who do you think made a bigger thing than it was?
The Tres Eres, and I'm Mexican. I'm Chicano.
Right.
But
well, maybe you got to follow both of their histories, but I don't think he did. I think Tres Eres did a great thing by exposing what kind of person Wack 100 really is and what he feels about a lot of brown people.
All right. Yeah. We all.
Thank you for the phone call, player.
Call from.
Hello.
Hello.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Hey man, I want to talk some facts.
Issue facts.
I respect you. I respect your show. Wack 100 he was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
He was wrong. Like you said, we fell victim to them before. People forgot why gangs were formed, and for a long time they were formed for protection.
Yes.
We had to be protected against black people. I've been in different places, Memphis, Houston, Texas. People are territorial. They don't like other people moving in. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So a lot of these other people, Mexicans, a Mexican in Texas, is a lot different than a Mexican that got raised in California.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They talk different.
Yes.
They had to kind of get with their program if they're going to be around.
I get that. All right. But we were different over here.
Yeah, we're different. We held our own. The culture we have, whether it's Southern American, Central American, Northern American, being Mexican, it's beautiful. So we need to embrace that. We need to push our culture.
That's right, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I
sir.
understand what you're saying about we need to keep the money. If they ain't gonna mess with us, then we need to mess with ourselves.
That's all I'm saying. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not.
Hey, so I'll give you the last word, brother. Then I'm out of here.
I got you. I just want to say, hey man, push for the raza. If nobody else can push for the raza.
That's right, brother.
Keep our money for ourselves.
I appreciate it, man.
got you.
All right, man. All right, people. So I'm gonna cut out of here, man. But before I cut out of here, I'm gonna leave a message. And the message is that I think I'm gonna shut this YouTube thing down myself next year. Right now, we're about to break 40,000 subscribers. If by next year, this time, we don't break 100,000, this channel's gone. My Instagram's gone. I'm going back into my regular life. I do this because I care for my people. I do this because I care for my raza. I do this for my grandkids, my nephews, my nieces, my family, and your family. And what I'm asking from here on out is for you guys to share this shit, for you guys to actually sit there and have these conversations with your family, with your loved ones, right? And I'm making a pledge here right now. Wow, there's a bunch of you guys watching that if by this time next year we don't break 100,000 on this channel, I'm gone. I'm going to go back into my regular life. I don't need the drama. I don't need all the stuff that comes with this. But if you guys are going to support, then I'm here for the fight. I'm here for the fight for the raza. I'm here for the fight for our people. Because I'm tired of seeing our people get dragged through the mud, get disrespected, get shit talked about, and nobody does anything about it. I'm at least trying to do something about it. And for anybody who's getting my platform, thank you so much for actually blessing and trying to get the message out there. And if you guys don't support it, and if it doesn't happen in a year, it is what it is, brother. I go back into my regular life. So I'm putting it out here, 100K by next year, 2023. And if it doesn't happen, then I'm gone. Other than that, raza, stay up, stay brown, stay proud, and never let these fools keep you down. Late.